Hello, and welcome to this Divine Partnership Coaching video. This is going to be Path of the Emperor, Step 12. And I've decided in honor of the number 12, which is the Hanged Man card in the tarot deck, that this one is going to be about allowing yourself to enjoy the pauses and the solitude and choosing to intentionally surrender to the universe. In the Hanged Man card, we see it's effectively the Fool, who is also the Emperor too, going to the well of knowledge and hanging himself upside down so that he can hopefully gain some knowledge from it. And it's a card about self-sacrifice, but in the upright, it's about a positive sort of self-sacrifice. And I feel like by the time that you're called to this video, it doesn't even matter if you watch them in order. Whenever you're called to this video is a time when it's important to learn the difference between being self-sacrificial, like being a doormat and letting people walk all over you, versus being self-sacrificial as in sacrificing your ego and letting go of control. That's a lot of what the Hanged Man card is about. And, I think that's what I'm going to call this step for you guys. Releasing the need to control. Let the universe steer, let yourself kind of hang there and recognize that when you feel stuck, because the Hangman card can often represent kind of a universal timeout, and it can sometimes even feel like you're like a little kid being stuck in the timeout chair and you're not allowed to move until you think about what you've done and learn your lesson, right? So that's a lot of what it is. And ironically, because these, this is about a lot about the twin flame journey, the Hangman card being the 12th card, within that is the number 3, and that is Empress. And for a lot of you, when you feel called to watch this step, you're probably really wanting to connect with your Divine Femme, whether you know who she is, or think you know who she is, or sense her coming and haven't met her yet. Either way, you're probably like, I really, really want to rush and I want to get there, or I really want to learn these karmic lessons and I want to understand the greater purpose so I can be with my Divine Feminine, or my soulmate, or whoever it is, that, however you want to refer to it, because you don't have to be on the twin flame journey for this to apply. And if you watch some of the videos even that I've done, I'm going to do some more too, but about divine timing, a lot of times that will come up when we still need to keep practicing the last thing that was called to our attention. And until we get that lesson, whether it's releasing karmic cycles, releasing karmic relationships, releasing bad attitudes, or as in with the Hangman, learning to release control, you're going to be stuck there. You're just going to keep repeating the same cycle and the same cycle and the same cycle until you surrender. And when you do, it's kind of a funny thing. Like, it can feel like the scariest thing in the world, and then suddenly you're going to notice that rush, sort of like the blood going to the head in the Hangman, I'd imagine. You're going to notice that things start to change and things start to click, and you start to see more synchronicities. And as you get more and more into that receptive mode of allowing spirit to take the wheel, things go very quickly, and you end up coming out of that energy. And of course, then, typically you ride right into the death card energy, which is rebirth, though. It's good. You start to shed those layers. They start to fall off into the well, for lack of a better way to put it, and you are reborn. And then, right after that, we see the Temperance card. Then a little bit of patience. But keep at it. Keep at it. So, whenever you find... say, don't get lost in the dark. I'm going to just keep that in this video, because synchronicities, right? Don't let yourself... In fact, it's not don't get lost in the dark. Allow yourself to get lost in the dark. Allow yourself to be there, to feel it, to surrender to it, and to just trust that the universe has got your back, that whoever's meant to be in your life is going to be there. And listen to your inner voice, listen to your intuition. When it feels dark, when you feel stuck, when you're trying to force things and it's not working, just take a step back. go with the flow and embrace the absurd. I guarantee you're going to get out of whatever situation it is that you're in that you don't like and into those situations you do want much faster than trying to force it or trying to presume that you must have control over yourself or the situation. If you have any questions or you need any help, please feel free to reach out.